So today I'm gonna give you guys a tour of my reptile room as long as I don't get choked out by my snake here. Show you everything I've got in here and the little improvements we're gonna do today. So first little part of the tour, this is my best snake that I have. You can see she's shedding right now. This is also the most satisfying thing, like pulling off out like all the dry shed. They really like this too. It's kind of like a cool little bonding moment with your snake. She's got her like tail like just wrapped around my neck. But anyway, this is my favorite snake. She's an absolute sweetheart. She has a ton of genes in her. That's why she has the white head if you guys have seen her before. She's a reticulated python, but the genes are pied, tiger, motley, and platinum. Like I said, amazing. Great temperament. Oh, this is so much fun. This is like addicting, pulling the skin off. And then right behind me we have the black dragon who's watching on. Ronan, who works for me, is me calling him Toothless. So if you guys like that name, let me know in the comments and we'll keep it. This girl is trying to strangle me, but yeah. Her boyfriend, however, super mean. Actually, he's not that mean. He's more temperamental, right? So you gotta actually make sure it's the right day to pull him out. If you pull him out on the wrong day, it's not gonna be a good day for you, trust me. May or may not have happened before. Anyway, he's a good boy though, ish. Like now I've got handcuffs, now I've got snake handcuffs. What is going on? She is really holding on, like really tight. So these obviously, they live in trees in Indonesia. That's why they've got so much muscle and power behind them. So she's not trying to hurt me. She's just trying to grip on. But you know, imagine you're hanging onto a tree and you're a big snake. Well, you know, you're really gonna grip. So let's put her back away. So the goal is with these guys is I actually want to build them big enclosures with waterfalls in them, kind of like they would be in the wild, because they actually swim as well. So I'd love to give them an actual place to swim. So this room is actually 12 foot by 10 foot, but over the next few months, the goal is like outside right by my sauna, I'm gonna build a 200 square foot, which is 20 foot by 10 foot. So twice as big as this room, where I can do big enclosures with water in there, and then also give water to this guy, because he's an Asian water monitor. So as the name suggests, they love swimming in the water as well. He's got a big bowl down there, but it would just be so much cooler to have him in something that he can actually swim in. And then if you guys remember, the ones that have been watching the channel for a while, my friend Jay, and if you guys haven't seen that video, check it out because he got bit on the finger. So insert clip of Jay being bit by a black dragon who was literally twice the size of this guy. The day I went down there, Jay hooked me up with another Asian water monitor. So this one is an Axanthic Asian water monitor, which means that's why it's all like got this little black pattern. Got like dirt all over your face, dude. What? So she's actually a girl. So the idea would be to breed her with him eventually. Like, so she gets a little skittish when she comes out, but she's actually super, super tame. Like, she doesn't try to bite at all. She's actually a real sweetheart. See, she's a, whoop. She just pooped on me. So actually, just before I started this video, I started filming this on my iPhone, and then Chris came over and he's been filming on the big camera, but I literally just had her out. And no joke, she was acting so calm. Actually, insert the clip that I put in before. This is my little baby Axanthic water monitor. He is like such a sweetheart. Look, you can see, he's just so chill. She really is a sweetheart. Like you see, she's not trying to bite at all. She's super cool. Just, you know, like when you take him out there, having a nice little chill sleep, you know, nobody likes getting woken up. So dino egg, no? Oh, you wanna go back? You wanna go back there? Let's get this sorted for you, hey? You wanna put this down? You're gonna get your tail out? There we go. All right, look. Anyway, she's super, super cool. Underneath that, we have the incubator. So right now we actually have lychee eggs in there from my Leachianus Geckos who are behind you. So they're in this little enclosure. Right here, let's see if we can find one and not get bit. These guys like to growl and bite. So here we are, we have the Leachianus Geckos. Dude, their eyes, you can see the eyes, they're so cool. Like, literally looks like a dinosaur eyes. So cool. And they have the really cool patterns on their back, but they make a little growling sound, like they bark like a dog. People like to say it doesn't really sound too much like a dog. That's what they say it sounds like, but I have two of them. They're pretty aggressive when they breed, so you have to keep an eye on them to make sure they're not like attacking each other. They like to bite when they mate with each other. But yeah, I have two of these guys. I think they're the largest gecko variety. They're definitely the most expensive, that's for sure. Anyway, they're down there right now with that little girl. That was the female, so she has a boyfriend in there as well. And then moving on, over here, this guy actually does have a name. This is Thor. You wanna come out, dude? So Thor is an Australian frilled neck dragon. So you can see like, he has this really, really cool red color. So the Australian ones, they are way more red on their chest and stuff. So, because from Papua New Guinea, so there's two different types, right? I love this guy. He's super, super cool. Really, really good animal. So I'm actually gonna put a power sun on him. So that's what we're gonna do. They require like a little sunlight, right? Just like this guy over here, the black dragon, he has his heat spot and sunlight there. They need UVB as well. So I'm gonna chuck on a UVB bulb for this dude and we'll get him all sorted out. So we'll put him back home for now. I don't even know how old he is too, because I bought him like fully grown and I've had him for like 10 years. So He's really getting up there. Whoa, I forgot we had the snake just chilling halfway down. So here we have, this is a rattlesnake shed. This is like a perfect shed. So you can see, you know, on top you got the smaller scales, on the bottom you got those larger scales. But this is super cool. When they have a perfect shed, unlike her, she's not got the perfect shed right now, which is another reason I want to build bigger enclosures with waterfalls to really keep the humidity up. That'll really help with their sheds. By the way, like, I've completely destroyed the floor in here. Whoops. So perfect shed from the rattlesnake. It's a Western Diamondback, so they are legal technically to keep. Definitely do not keep them. It came from a friend. I would not suggest keeping one ever. I don't think I'll ever have one again. This is a one and done style situation. When I went to Tyler Nolan's place, if you guys haven't seen that video, he fed his king cobra, a Burmese python I believe it was. He literally was facing me, talking to me while this king cobra was coming out while he was holding food. And I was shitting myself thinking, this guy, he's not even watching him. And Tyler is so cool, and I'm not saying this is nothing bad about Tyler. I'm just saying, for me personally, like, I do not have the balls for that kind of thing. Let's leave it to the experts like Tyler. He can handle those poisonous, dangerous snakes. That just the idea of them being in your house is kind of terrifying. I feel like with rattlesnakes, less terrifying because they want to live in a hole. They want to be left alone. They don't want to really jump and attack you. I just feel like those king cobras and some of those other snakes, there seems to be more going on, you know, in their brain, and I really don't want to end up getting bit by one of those things and dying. But anyway, plan for today: fix up the animal room. We got to put the power sun on the Frilled dragon, get him some sunlight. I also want to upgrade his enclosure in the future. And then we have the rack of ball pythons here. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown of every ball python I have, one by one through all the drawers, but I need to get their heat spot back on. So I have the thermostat ready to go. I need to cable tie that on, get that thermostat on, and then I'm going to give you guys a rundown of that. The other cool animal that I have in here, let's see if we can grab him out. Let's get this girl back in first. Go on. There you go. Tail. So usually with those kind of snakes, they're really easy because they just will pop in. Normally they're really sensitive on their tails, and you can just sort of play with their tail and they'll jump, but she doesn't really care. I don't know where this guy is. Oh yeah, there we go. So here we have something pretty cool who seems a little angry. Anyway, this is my baby green anaconda. She's growing up. She's pretty friendly. She likes to sniff a little bit and bite, so I don't know, just don't really feel like getting bit today, but she's relatively good. I've been working with her to sort of tame her down, so we'll get there. These girls, they literally only eat, she doesn't eat rats or anything. All she eats is quail. So I have been thinking about breeding my own quail so I can create my own food source for her. But that's a green anaconda. If you guys have seen my other room, I have 2 yellow anacondas paired up. But that's her there. I have one more. So the other thing I'm going to move in is I'm going to move in my blue tongue skink today into this room. I don't think you guys have seen it before, so I'm going to show him in a little bit. Let's run through all the ball pythons. Let's find ones that are actually in there, because some of these are empty. So we have this guy right there. This is a pied, obviously a pied, coral glow, and then it has a couple more genes in it. I don't even remember. This one I actually bred to the coral glow pied that I have. So I think it's just a coral glow pied. I mean, that's all it is. And over here we have, this one's a banana pied. All my ones are males. So this is one of my babies too. It's actually my first original snake. I had a banana pied, was one of my first. Actually, here he is right here. That's my first original snake. My banana pied male. Had him forever. Got a little bit stuck shit on him, but he's always been like a super good breeder. I know he's not as desirable anymore because people prefer the banana pied females over the males, obviously. Here we got just a basic pied snake, really healthy. The shed isn't so amazing, so we're gonna get her cleaned up the next few days. Let's see what else we have. Another pied. See, this is the problem with living in Vegas, is keeping the humidity really high. We spray down the tubs every single day, and even with doing that, it's still just not right there. So that's why the next stage is getting that shed outside, building some big ponds inside to just have humidity all the time. That's beeping because it's trying to set the temperature right now. So here we have a Desert Ghost Orange Dream Pied. So it's a really, really cool snake from Aussie Boys. Oh, this one is a Blackhead Mojave Enchi Leopard Pied. Super cool snake. That's the male that I bred, and I actually made one of these myself. So that was pretty cool. I have a baby somewhere in here. This one is a Clown Orange Dream Pied. So when I bought this snake, it was $10,000. I think they're probably only like $3,500 now. So again, snake breeding, just be careful. Things go up and down. Here we got, this is a beautiful, I think this one has 6 different genes in it. I can't remember what they are, but this is like all kinds of things all at once. So it's like a candy with something else, or something else, something else, something else, something else. I have no idea how you're supposed to tell it apart because it's just so colorful and really pretty. And then here we have Orange Dream Yellow Belly Enchi Pied Male. So I had some cool stuff, and like when I bought them like a few years ago, like I said, real expensive. This is just a regular albino pied. Another albino pied, because I bred my albino pied, so I have a bunch of babies. This is a Candino because it's got the purple in there. So it's kind of like the albino, but when it has that little purple in there, it's a Candino, and then Candino and Candino can make a candy, which is like even a brighter version. I don't even know how people can tell everything. Here we have a normal pied. That one's really cool. Look at the size of that snake. Here we have, oh, this one has like 6 different genes in him as well. That's a clown, orange dream, leopard, enchi, something else. Nearly everything I have is pied except for that guy. He is not pied. And oh, this is the one. My bad. So the one above here, this one, so you can see, right? This is just a regular albino. This one, however, has like 6 different genes in it. Can you tell the difference? I mean, you can see the pattern's kind of different. It's like more solid, right? It's more of a solid pattern in there. But this one thing, this is like a crazy, crazy snake. And I went on Morph Market because you can do a calculation of what it can make when they mate with different things. And it was like outrageous. It was like 100 different kinds of snake variants if I pair that with my Candino male. And I'm like, how do you even know what's what? Ooh, something's getting ready to eat. That one is a mahogany pied, and she has actually a little bit of her tail, you can see, is kind of like twisted up there at the end. That's how she was born. So I bred her with my female to a pied, came out mahogany pied, and she had a little kink in her tail, but she didn't die, she made it through, so she's a little special, but you know. So here we got another albino pied. There's a little thing going on here. I might have to sell, actually I really have to sell some of these. Another one, just a regular pied. What do we got here? Oh, this is my giant gargoyle pied. That one's a powerhouse, she eats all the time like crazy. This one's a leopard Mojave pied that I bred. The head's super cool. Like it's basically just got a head pattern and that's it. Oh, this is the same thing, but without, I think this is a leopard and it's pied. It's just leopard pied, but it's got pied, the pied's on the belly, so you can't really see it. There's not much white on it. This is a female. She has a bunch of cool genes in her. Don't remember what they are, but it's cool. Trust me, it's cool. This is not the most informative ball python video. I'll do another one where I break them all down. This is a lightning pied from Canada, so that's why it's all grayed out. That's a super, super cool snake, a female. I definitely want to get a male to pair with her, so that's something I want to get from Canada in the future. This is another leopard enchi pied, like that one over there. And here we have another baby albino pied. Then we have, let's see, oh, that's the blackhead Mojave leopard pied, like the dad up there, but he hasn't gotten as dark yet. So that's a cool, super cool snake that I bred myself. This is the boy. That's the Candino pied that's bred. Super cool little dude. Here we got the mahogany pied female. That's actually my mum's snake. So my mum bought it. So all the babies are technically mine and hers. But so far we had a couple of snakes that we sold, and then the little one that's left over. Another banana pied. That's another coral glow mixed with a couple other genes. I can't remember exactly what they were though. Like the other ones. That's why it's got that dull sort of color in the head. And the last but not least, another banana pied. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be putting a lot of these on Morph Market to sell. These super nice snakes, but I wanna kind of trim down this, like the repetitiveness of the same snakes, get a few snakes out, and then maybe, I really wanna bring it down to like 5 or 6 of them, and then breed out the coolest genes that I really, really like. So keep a really small breeding stock, and then maybe over time breed them out, but I'm not super trying to do ball python breeding. I have the rack, so it'd be cool to have a full rack worth of snakes, but yeah, I definitely wanna trim down the herd. Stay tuned for that in the future. And there we have it. So we have the heat lamp in place, and they actually put some more tree trunks in there. A nice big tree trunk. So he's right there at the top getting some sun. But now for his favorite thing, I'm gonna spray the guy down. This is his favorite way to drink. See the back? You can see the back of his frill moving right now. That's him actually just like licking up the water off the log. First job accomplished. He is now a happy lizard. So here's my blue tongue skink. He is finally in the animal room. Actually, I think it's a girl too. You can see she's pretty fat. So the good thing is now we're gonna have a bunch of heat on her, so get her in a nice healthy weight. But we've got her in here now, everything's organized, he's got his light. That's good, now she's gonna be nice and warm in this room. This room is stinking hot. Oh, you can see the rattlesnake now, look. He was trying to bite me a whole bunch of times when I was getting this whole room set up. But this is the reptile room tour right now. There's way more wood in there, so he's way happier. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my reptile room tour. That's it for today. I can't wait to show the big one, so take it in. This is what it looks like right now. I know it's not the best. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should do to like mix it up or change it or help in this room right now, sorry about the beeping, let me know. But until next time, catch you later.